Everyone has a story, and every story matters. I've had the chance to connect with many interesting people over the years, and everyone has an amazing story. But this show is about more than just their stories. It's about the stories that have also shaped me. Stories that you can't make up. Welcome to You Can't Make It Up. I am your host, Chrissy Jackson. I am a podcasting newbie. I have wanted to host a podcast for many years. So here I am taking the leap. Thank you for taking it with me. It is Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, and this is episode number 19. If this is your first time to listen, I am a menopausal middle-aged mama. I love my family. I love Jesus. I love music. I love working out with Peloton. I am broadcasting from Houston, Texas, and my dream is to someday travel the world and experience the beauty that God has created. And I'm grateful that you are here to listen. What will you learn or gain listening to this podcast? You'll hear real stories, stories you can't make up. I want to encourage you to never give up. Life is hard, but you can overcome any obstacle with perseverance. And we can all persevere. Today's podcast, I am diving into a topic that's been on my heart and mind lately, the immeasurable value of family. As I said earlier, I love my family, and this past weekend I had the incredible opportunity to spend some time with some of my extended family. And it really hammered home for me just how important these relationships are. Beyond the laughter and time together, I learned so much about them, and in turn, a surprising amount about myself. We were all together to visit my grandfather, who I got to know on a whole new level this weekend. This man in his 90s has lived an extraordinary life full of adventures and accomplishments that I'm only just beginning to grasp. He actually wrote a book detailing his life up until 2015, and I am a little embarrassed to admit that I've only just gotten around to reading it, but wow, am I glad I did. His story is a testament to resilience, joy, and the sheer breadth of the human experience. There's one particular paragraph near the end of his book that really resonated with me, and I will share that with you now. He writes, "There are some things that have to be experienced to be understood. I know the horror of war, the joy of forgiveness, the blessing of peace within, the grief of losing a daughter, the thrill of answered prayer, a loving family, and the overwhelming thrill of living under an umbrella of freedom and liberty. The horror of war, the joy of forgiveness, the grief of losing a daughter." Think about the weight of these words. My grandfather has truly experienced the full spectrum of life. Reading his account, learning about his triumphs and his heartaches, has given me a much deeper appreciation for who he is and the legacy he's built. It's truly amazing how much one person can experience in 90 plus years. And that's the beauty of family, isn't it? These are the people who hold our history, our shared memories, and the stories that shape us. When we take the time to connect, to listen, and to truly engage with our relatives, we unlock a treasure trove of wisdom and understanding. We learn where we come from, what challenges our ancestors faced, and how they overcame them. This knowledge can be incredibly empowering, providing context for our own lives and helping us navigate our own journeys. For me, the weekend with my family and especially reading my grandfather's book was a powerful reminder to cherish these connections. Don't wait like I did to dive into these stories. Ask questions, listen intently, and create new memories together. You'll be amazed at what you discover about your family and about yourself. Family provides a unique kind of support system, a safety net that's there for us through thick and thin. It's the comfort of knowing there are people who genuinely care, who celebrate our successes and lift us up when we stumble. These relationships are built on a foundation of shared experiences, unconditional love, and a history that no one else can truly understand in the same way. Whether it's the guidance of an elder, the camaraderie of a sibling, or the fresh perspective of a younger cousin, every family member brings something unique to the table. These diverse perspectives enrich our lives and challenge us to grow. So if you have the opportunity, reach out to your family. Pick up the phone and send a text, or even better, plan a visit. You never know what lessons you might learn, what new connections you might forge, and what incredible stories you might uncover. Stories that you can't make up.
Thank you for listening to You Can't Make It Up. Interested in sponsoring this podcast? Email us, youcan'tmakeitup, bcpmedia@gmail.com.
This week in the media, it's been impossible to escape the Coldplay cheating scandal. You can't make it up, y'all. If you've been on any social media platform, you've seen it. The couple caught on the kiss cam at a recent Coldplay concert, clearly not supposed to be together. And the internet has absolutely exploded. Memes, witty captions, endless speculation. I'll admit, I participated. I scrolled, I chuckled, I probably even shared a few of the funnier ones. It was all in good fun, right? Bit of harmless entertainment at someone else's expense. But then something I read yesterday really pulled me up short. Comment, a thought that reminded me of a crucial piece of the puzzle we so often overlook. These aren't just characters in a viral video, y'all. These are real people. And those real people have families, spouses, children, parents, friends, all of whom are likely hurting immensely from this public spectacle. Sometimes we get so caught up in the immediate gratification of a viral moment that we often forget the very human cost. We anonymize individuals, reducing them to the cheating couple or the guy on the kiss cam, stripping them of their humanity in the process. It makes it easier to judge or to share without a second thought, but every single one of us is complex. We all make mistakes, and we all have lives that extend far beyond a 15-second video clip. When we participate in this kind of public shaming, we're not just laughing at a meme, we're contributing to real pain, real distress, and potentially devastating consequences for real people. So I know I am planning and reflecting on this to do a better job of pausing before I participate in the next viral spectacle, and hope we can collectively strive to be better, more thoughtful, and more responsible digital citizens. That is it for this episode of You Can't Make It Up. Thank you for joining me. You can find me in between episodes on social media. On Instagram, I'm your mom 6868. On X, my handle is CNF77, also known as Boring Christine, which is my name on the Peloton app. Make sure you follow me there if you have the app, or if you have a tread, or a bike, or a rowing machine. Yeah, we could work out together. It'd be fun. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. You can't make it up. Tune in for a new episode in 2 weeks. Thanks for listening, and remember to be kind. Everyone is going through something that you know nothing about.
You Can't Make It Up is a production of BCP Multimedia. This podcast is produced and written by Chrissy Jackson. All rights are reserved.